Hello and welcome to episode number 4 of the Failsafe Fitness podcast. My name is Michael Joshua. I am the owner of Failsafe Fitness Limited, and it's been a fun couple of weeks getting this podcast out here, and the response has been great. Thank you to all the people that have listened. Thanks to all the people that have sent emails in. It's going to be a bit of a quick fire show this week. Been a busy time. The 3 for 2 promotion has been well received, and that's been very thankful to all my clients that have come on board, especially all the new clients that have come on board for the golf performance coaching. They've seen that it's not just about on course, it's off course as well. So that's nice to see that I'm being able to offer a really good service there. As always, parts of the show for me are going to be a fitness tip for everybody out there. No matter what sport you're playing or what goal you're trying to do, it's just a little tidbit exercise that you could be doing in your program. Nutrition tip as well, because I do nutrition and weight management. So a little nutrition tidbit that you can all use and add into your daily lives or routine. And of course, we'll end with a golf tip. So let's crack in. Fitness tip of the week. So we've had some pretty standard sort of operating procedure if you're a client. And if your PTs aren't doing that, then, my advice has been run. So this is the first week that it's actually going to be a deadlift tip. So fitness exercise of the week, it's got to be a deadlift. If you can't get to the gym, or you're not in the gym for very long, then deadlifting is going to be a pretty major effort. You can add in big sets with light weight, you can add heavy sets, and then you can go between 2 barbells if you've got the opportunity, and give yourself some really good workouts by just deadlifting, which is, it's crazy how that goes. Great exercise for core strength, great exercise for the whole body, building that body up. I mean, deadlift as well, there's so many different variations. You've got suitcase deadlifts, which you can do with kettlebells or even weight plates, or you've got a hex bar that you can use. Standard deadlift, the sumo deadlift, stiff leg deadlifts to work on your hamstrings, deficit deadlifts to make it even harder, or you can raise that barbell up. So if you're struggling to get to the floor, which I know when you first start deadlifting, this position isn't comfortable. Raise that barbell up. Use more weight plates and put the barbell on it, or use lifting blocks. Or like I've got, it's Olympic flooring that I can actually stack to make it easier or harder for yourself to do it. So exercise of the week is the deadlift. There's so many different variations. There's so many pieces of equipment you can use. Get out there and start deadlifting, people. It's going to make you stronger in a lot of positions and a lot of sports. It's going to help you with your core, with your legs, with your upper back. It's going to give you a lot of strength, and it's a staple for any weightlifter, power lifter. And it's a staple for a lot of sports as well, because it gives you so much core stability to be picking up some weight, whether that be light weight for many reps or heavy weight for 1 rep. You're going to build some strength, and it's going to build some muscle. So exercise of the week is the deadlift. There's so many different variations. There's 1,000,001. Just Google deadlift and you'll find pages and pages of videos and tips that will help you protein into your diet. Whether you're vegan or not, doesn't matter. There are supplements out there that can help you, so you have the building blocks in your body to repair the damage you've done in the gym or during exercise. But the big thing is, people go January diet. I need to do this, that, and the other. So all the sweets, chocolate, crisps, everything that you've been eating for the last 2 or 3 weeks, 2 or 3 months, 2 or 3 years, 15 or 20 years, you throw it all away. So my advice is, don't cut everything out at once. Because if you've got no sugar, you're going to crash. If you've got no fat, you're going to crash. If you've got no carbohydrates, you're going to crash. You need to be very sensible. So just cut one thing out. If you think, oh, I eat too many crisps, then fortnightly, monthly. You don't have to do this. I mean, weight loss and fitness and health and nutrition is a journey, and you shouldn't really be punishing yourself for doing something. And when you stop doing everything, sweets, chocolate, crisps, pizza, steak, whatever it is you've cut out your diet, all of that you've cut out your diet, you are going to struggle to find replacements. So the best thing is for you to do is just cut one of those out. I'm not going to eat chocolate. Great, fine. Swap it for a fruit and a vegetable that you can just snack on when you want to. It's not going to be satisfying, but you keep that up for a fortnight or you keep that up for 4 weeks, the more than likelihood is that you are going to get some chocolate at some point. But if you can do that for 2 weeks, 4 weeks, and you're not gorging on giant bars of chocolate or boxes of dairy milk or whatever, you are going to give that chocolate up for good. You're going to cut it out for good. Not cut it out completely, but you're not going to gorge yourself on things because you think, oh, this is great, I haven't had it for ages. It's got to be a controlled, slow burn to remove things from your diet. So tip of the week nutrition wise is that if you have many things in your diet that you need to cut down or cut out, high fat, high salt, high sugar things, just do them one at a time. Don't do them all at the same time, because you'll go crazy. Trust me, you'll go crazy. Just cut one thing out. Moving into selfless promotion. Thank you very much for all the new clients that have popped up on the 3 for 2 promotion throughout January. Space is starting to get a little bit more limited now. I've only got a few sessions a week available. So if you are still looking for nutrition and weight management or personal training in the Dudley Metropolitan Borough area, so DMBC area, come and give us a ring, give us a call, email, text, book it online. If you do want some online coaching, I'm willing to do some of that as well, and we can discuss some prices about that if you do want it. So it's been a great success. 3 for 2, you can have 9 for 6 as a maximum, and they're all valid until the 1st of April. Go take a look at the promotion. All the details are linked in the description below to the website. Thank you very much for purchasing, those people who have, and come and join the Failsafe Fitness revolution in terms of golf performance and fitness and nutrition and weight management through 2023. Time is running out. We are over halfway through the month and we've only got a few days left before this promotion does end, and it won't be coming back on for a little while at least. So thank you to all those people who have signed up, and for all those who are looking for some advice, get in touch. Also, if you do have any questions for the show, failsafefitness@hotmail.com. Link again is in the description of the show. Let me know what you want to know about, whether that be fitness, nutrition, pre and postnatal, massage, or golf performance, let me know. I've got a few now in the bank. I'm going to record a show for early February as a one-off special edition in terms of your questions answered, and I might be doing that as a regular thing as we go forward. So get in touch if you've got any questions. Get in touch if you do want some training. Thank you very much. Final part of the show. I'm only 10 minutes in, but it said it was going to be a quick and easy one for you to listen to today. So we've gone through some golf tips. So we did a little putting drill you can do in the house. Same brand and model of ball. Some little hip opener and leg opener for you to smash your first drive off that first tee, and for the rest of your round. And this is another common issue I've come across after doing this for the last few months, through summer 2022 and through winter, especially now in the winter. What I'm going to say now is going to be horrifying to a lot of golfers and perfectly normal to a few more. I'm going to say grooves. So grooves are put into golf clubs so they can create some spin on that golf ball, whether that be side spin, back spin, etc., etc. But a few people I've been coaching over the last couple of weeks have come in, they've played on a weekend, Saturday or Sunday, or both days if they get the opportunity, and their grooves are full of mud, they're full of dirt, and I'm stood there and I'm looking at them going, I don't get any spin with my shorter irons. And I said, well, how often do you hit your shorter irons into greens? Most of the time, 8, 9, wedge, whatever. And I'll take a look. I said, and I've said this to a few of my clients recently, is that you're not going to get any spin. You're basically hitting it with a wardrobe door. It's a blank sheet. You may as well be hitting it with a lump hammer. You'll probably get more spin. So keep those grooves clean. Every time you hit a shot, I don't care what the back of the club looks like, I don't care what the sole looks like, but those grooves, get yourself a little groove brush, get yourself a towel, use your trouser leg if you need to, a T-peg. Keep your grooves clean. Get rid of that dirt, wipe the mud away straight away after you've hit your shot, then your grooves will be clean, ready for the next shot, so you don't have to mess about. And it's of great importance because having those grooves free of dirt and debris allows the golf ball to get into those grooves to create the spin that you're constantly whinging about, that you don't get into greens, that your ball doesn't stop. It's also going to improve, consistency of strike. It's going to be your consistency of distance and control on short chips, long shots, wedges into green. You're going to get some more control on that golf ball. You're going to get some consistent distance and some consistent spin. So clean your grooves, everybody out there. It's not difficult. Do it after every shot like I do, and you will definitely see some improvements in your game. Simplest tip you'll ever get is clean those grooves. One thing I haven't done, and I left it till the end, is my training. Because my training's, I'm only doing a couple of sessions a week. I wasn't going to overstretch myself, and I haven't. I've been still doing that. So 5x5 program and a pure body weight program pretty much for the second session. So it seems to be working. I feel pretty good, so I don't feel as terrible as I did for the first couple of weeks. Hopefully another couple of weeks in, I'll take a little break at the beginning of February, do some more testing, and then I'm back in 2 days a week. So my training itself has been good. I'm feeling pretty strong, and I'm just trying to get the consistency over the next month or two to make sure that it's going to be sustainable and I'm not doing myself any injuries. And I do that for most of my clients as well. When you're new to this kind of training in the gym, sport specific training, sometimes you play the sport for a while, but you never really done anything specific to that sport. So you need to take it easy. You need to make sure the body is capable of coping with those exercises. And so far, touch wood, I have got the ability to continue. Also, finally, on my training, my speed training started this week. So I'm back on the swing speed stick, back down to the 100 gram level. And that is going to be me now for the next sort of 8 to 10 weeks to get myself back up to some speed, put some speed back into my golf swing, and hopefully come back at the start of the season swinging better than I did for most of 2022. And that's it. So simple this week. Deadlift. If you've got no time to do anything else in the gym, go and deadlift something. Kettlebells, dumbbells, barbell. You've got deficit, sumo, whatever you want to do, you can do a deadlift that will work your pretty much most of your body. If you don't have time, 15-20 minutes, pick yourself a heavy barbell and a light sort of kettlebell and do 20 reps of one, 5 reps of another as a set, and just do 10 sets of that and see how you feel, because trust me, it'll take it out of you. Cutting things out your diet. Don't cut a million things out your diet at once. Do it one at a time.